Hello, welcome to Assembly Call. Today we are going to solve the day 18 of September LeetCode challenge. Okay, today's problem name is best time to buy and sell stock. So let's try to see the given problem statement first. So what they are saying, we will be given one array of integers. So those will be the stock or share value for a particular day, right? So you can see that this is our first example, right? So here the day on the day 1 or day 0, our stock price is 7. Then again for day 2 this, and these all are the stock prices for each and every day. Okay, and the condition is we can buy only one stock, so we can complete one transaction. So one transaction means one buy and one sell, and we need to check all the given days, and we need to figure out the maximum profit. What is the maximum profit that I can gain? Okay, so that means if you check that, if I buy on the second day, and if I buy on if I sell the stock on the second last day, then we can gain the maximum profit, right? So we buy the stock at price 1 probably, and we are selling it at price 6. So in this case our profit is 5. Okay, so for these two particular day our profit will be maximum, so we need to return the maximum profit. Okay, so if you look at the problem properly, so for each and every day, okay, so if it is size 1, then we can't do anything, right? If our array size is 2, we can, so for each and every day we have 3 options, right? We have one option that we can buy on that day, that is one option. We can sell on that day, that is second option, or we can skip, means we will not do any transaction on that day. Okay, we need to consider these 3 scenario, and after that we can write our logic. So I think it's pretty straightforward problem. So let's directly write the code for the same. That will probably give you much better understanding. Okay, so we know that we need to consider those 3 scenario: buy, sell, or skip. Okay, so we are going to at first we are going to check some edge cases, that the price array, the given array, if it is equals to null, or if the size is less than 2, then we can't do anything, right? Because we can't buy or sell on same day, so at least we need 2 days. Okay, so the length should be at least 2. If it is less than 2, then in that case we can return directly 0. Okay, so we are checking that only. So if the prices dot length less 2, then we can return 0. Okay. Or else we are going to take 2 variable. One in one variable I am going to store my buy prices, and in another variable we are going to store our profit, right? So let's declare 2 variable. One is, let us name it as buy profit, and initially it will be the whatever the, so I will assume that I will buy on the first day itself, right? So initially my buy profit will be the whatever the value price of the first day, that will be our buy profit. Okay, so it should be prices, since index start from 0, so it should be prices 0. Okay, and we need another variable called the profit, right? The actual profit we are making, that we need to return at the end of our program, right? So initially that will be 0. Okay, so now we will keep checking for each and every day. Okay, so obviously we already considered the day 0, so we will always start from day 1 only, right? So it should be initially I equal to 1, then I should be done till I equal to less than prices dot length, and we are going to increment our I, okay, by 1. Now what I need to check, so again, so from the second day, right? So I am here right now for this second day, right? I have 3 options. I can buy on that day, I can sell on that day, or I can skip. So suppose I already buy on that day, that means I can sell. Let's consider that scenario. Okay, so if I sell, what will be my profit? So you can say that we buy at 7, that is a much higher price than 1, right? So it should be 1 minus 7, that will give us negative value, right? That means we should not sell because we are not gaining any profit. So we need to check that. So we will recalculate our profit variable first. So we will check dot max my earlier profit, that initially it should be 0, or if I sell on that day, right? So sell means whatever the prices for that day minus my buy price, right? So let us probably name it as buy price only. Okay, so that will be much better. Okay, so whatever my buying price, I will minus that. Okay, then whatever the maximum, I am going to consider that as my profit for that day, particular day. Okay, after that my second option is okay, so now I will check my buy profit, right? So what can happen? So suppose initially we consider that we buy on the first day, but it's not mandatory that I need to buy on the first day itself, right? I can buy on the second day itself, right? So whenever my price is minimum, I am going to buy on that day, right? so that I can gain the maximum profit. Okay, so we will check that only. So let's write code for the same. So it should be buy price should be math dot, in this case since we are buying, so obviously we are going to take the minimum value, right? So it should be earlier buy price or buy price for that particular day, or right? So it should be prices high. Whatever is the minimum, that will be my buy price. Suppose my buy price is greater, right, for that particular day, then we are skipping. So we are considering all the three scenarios. Okay, and once we are done our for loop, then we can return the profit. Okay, profit variable. I think that's pretty much. Let's quickly run the code and check whether it's compiling or not. Okay, I think it's giving us the expected answer. Let's quickly submit it. Then we will try to analyze the code once again. Okay, I think our solution is accepted. Now quickly check the now quickly analyze the code. Then we will try to analyze the time and space complexity also. Okay, so initially we considered this will be my buy price, right? Buy price will be 7. We are taking that, and my profit will be initially 0. Okay, since we are not doing any profit. Now in the second day, I have first option is I can whatever my stock I can sell on that day, right? So if I sell, my profit will be -6. So what is larger? 0 in between 0 and -6. Obviously 0 is larger. That means we should not sell on that day. If I sell, then that will be loss. Okay, and so we are doing that in this line, and after that we are also checking that we can reconsider that should we buy on the earlier day or today. Whenever my price is less, on that day I should buy, right? So we are checking that. So if I buy stock on this day, that will cost us less, right? That will cost us 1. But if I buy earlier day, it will cost 7. So obviously my new buy price will be 1, since I am going to buy on the second day itself, right? Because the stock price is lesser than the earlier days. So we are going like this only, right? So for each and every day we are making decision. So we are checking what should I, if I sell on that particular day, I am gaining a profit or not. We are also checking that what should I buy on that particular day, I am gaining any, so I am getting lesser price or not. Okay, so we are checking all the three conditions, and after that we are returning the profit. Okay, so what will be the time and space complexity here? So we can see that we are running one for loop, and obviously the for loop size of number of loops will be based on our input size, right? Price size, price length actually. So the time complexity, you can say it's order of n, since we are iterating through n number of times. Okay, and what about space? So we are using two extra variable, buy price and profit, but that is constant irrespective of input size, right? So whatever the n value, we are going to use always these two variable only, right? So again, so in case of space complexity will be constant, that is order of 1. Okay, I think that's pretty much for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and if you have still some doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.